International Olympic Committee on Thursday unveiled a new policy that effectively bans transgender women athletes from competing in the women's category events at the Olympics.
Today, we, the International Olympic Committee, have published a policy.
IOC President Christy Coventry said the new policy is aimed at what she called, quote, the protection of the female category. Now, all athletes who hope to compete in the women's category from the Los Angeles 2028 Olympics onwards will have to submit to a one-time genetic screening for the SRY gene. SRY stands for sex-determining region Y gene, and it's usually found on the Y chromosome. The test is done via saliva, cheek swab, or blood sample. The move represents a significant reversal in sports policy at an organization that has for years grappled with evolving approaches to the so-called verification of womanhood. SRY gene testing was first introduced by the IOC in 1992 and abandoned less than 5 years later for inconsistencies, after major pressure from athletes, advocacy groups, and medical organizations. Advocates like Humans for Sport founder Dr. Peyushni Mitra worry that the policy is more linked to political pressure.
I think it's a safeguarding disaster. I would like to talk about the problematic part of it. It's not science-based, it's stigma-based. It's more, I think, under political pressure rather than really what is required in women's sport.
Coventry denies this.
There's not been any pressure from us to deliver anything from anybody outside of the Olympic movement.
U.S. President Donald Trump, who signed the Keeping Men Out of Women's Sports order in February 2025, has said he would not allow transgender athletes to compete at the LA Games. In a statement, the IOC has said that the presence of the SRY gene represents, quote, male sexual development, and thus constitutes an unfair advantage. The IOC has not yet released any new scientific studies to support this. A study published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine in February, which analyzed more than 2,900 transgender women athletes who had undergone hormone therapy for 1 to 3 years, found no evidence of any sustained physical advantage. From the early 2000s up through the Tokyo Games, the IOC has maintained evolving guidelines on the participation of transgender athletes. In 2021, the body released a set of inclusive guidelines on trans athlete participation, but left decision-making up to the individual sport governing bodies. Many of them banned transgender women outright. Only a handful of openly transgender athletes have taken part in the Games. New Zealand's Laurel Hubbard became the first trans woman to compete in the women's category when the weightlifter took part in the Tokyo Olympics in 2021. She placed last in her weight class.